20 liras, so it's 50 cents US. Just over $1 US. I think it's the Italians that take care of it right now. I do not remember it being this expensive. 30 euro to go up the Galata Tower? Postcards for 10 lira per kilogram. That's actually not a bad deal at all. For example here, these ones, 200 TL. Basically a Turkish pizza. Same thing. For me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. The gentleman next to me just made it for me. What's up everybody, welcome to beautiful sunny Istanbul, Turkey. Today I'm going to show you how to do this city on a budget. Mind you, it is not the same budget-friendly destination it once was. It used to be extremely budget-friendly, but things have changed. Inflation has spiraled out of control, and some prices today are on par with many other countries in Europe and North America. Obviously, we'll still have fun. We'll spend more money in some places, less money in other places. We'll try to save as much as we can, but I'll make it as realistic as possible. Now let's pretend you just landed at the airport, you're looking for a way to get to the center of Istanbul. Most tourists will stay either in the Sultanahmet's area or around Taksim Square, which we're walking up to right now. So, good news is, it's very affordable to travel from the airport now. Before, your only option was either taking the bus or taking a taxi. Taxis today will cost you around 1,500 Turkish liras, which is about $36 US. You could take the metro now, which just recently opened. It'll cost you anywhere from $2 to $3 depending on where you're going in the city, which is extremely affordable. It'll take you about 1 hour and it's very easy to find within the airport. There's signs everywhere. It's very advanced. One good thing about Turkey, their infrastructure for public transportation is phenomenal. Your other option is the Hava East, which is a bus, like a coach type of bus, those big buses, those comfortable ones with the nice seats. That'll cost you 275 Turkish liras. It stops like 3 or 4 times in different locations, but overall should take you about an hour to get to your destination. 275 Turkish liras, which is about $7 or $8, I believe. Let me tell you right now. Sorry, it's $6.67 US. So also extremely affordable. Me personally, I love the metro, so that's the one that I chose. On the way back, I might take the Hava East bus because I'm leaving early in the morning. The metro won't be open. So this is Taksim Square right over here. You'll see this big mosque. Pigeons are hanging out here 24/7. The Ghazi Park is somewhere over here. The Atatürk Museum, which is new, it's right over there. That's where you come out of when you come from the metro. You'll see a statue in the middle. I believe that's Atatürk and all of his friends. And then the famous Istiklal Road. Above it, you could see a beautiful church also behind Burger King. It's a little bit chaotic because there's so much going on here at one time. But for tourists, in my opinion, especially if it's your first time, it's a pretty good place to stay. The tourist police? I'm not sure what that is. Whoa, that's a real police car. So here, because it's a major tourist destination, you'll see lots of regular police officers, and then you'll see tourist police everywhere. If anything ever goes wrong, 153. Dial that on your phone, and you'll get someone that speaks English. So this over here never used to be blocked off, but it's blocked off now. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they're doing some construction here. But if I'm not mistaken, that is an Atatürk statue in the middle. This mosque here in Taksim is also pretty new, as you could tell. It's beautiful, Ottoman style. It's gorgeous. It's also been completed within the last 5 years. If you're on a budget, stay away from the Faruk Glolu or the Hafiz Mustafa. Stay away from those types of baklava places. Yes, they taste good, but you're on a budget, so don't spend all your money there. And here's the happy 101 anniversary of the Republic of Turkey. I wonder how much he's charging. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Günaydın. Bir tane simit lütfen.
Peynirli çikolatalı sade.
Sade. Yer mi?
Yermeler evet. Başarı ister misin?
Paçetli yok. Yok. Teşekkürler. Bye bye. Here we have a simit, which is basically a Turkish bagel. If you're in Turkey, you have to try it. It's very affordable. Most people have it for breakfast, but you could have it whenever you want. Those stands are open pretty much all day. 20 liras, so it's 50 cents US. Nice and fresh early in the morning. Welcome to beautiful Istiklal Road. This is the busiest street you will find in all of Turkey, not just Istanbul. Right now it's fairly quiet because it's 9:45 in the morning. Come evening time, it gets crazy here. Like you're bumping into people left and right. That's how busy it'll be. It's a very long street. It's over a kilometer long. It starts at Taksim Square, which is back there, and it goes all the way to Galata Tower, which we're heading to right now. If you're here, remember this is a major tourist destination. Only go to places that have prices listed. So for example, if you go to a restaurant, make sure you're looking at the prices and you point at exactly what you want before you make the purchase. Also, these clothing shops or anywhere where they sell small accessories, anything you want to buy, just make sure the prices are listed before you make the purchase. If you go somewhere where the price isn't listed, you're gonna have to bargain, you're gonna have to play that game, and it's just annoying. It's gonna kill a lot of your time. These right here, the street cleaners, believe it or not, they even run when it's really busy over here. Everyone just gets out of their way. And as you can see, there's train tracks here. There's a famous tram that'll come down. It'll go all the way down to the end, which we'll be going to right now. And then it'll go all the way back to Taksim Square. You could actually ride it too. Lots of people ride it. So let me take you to a side street right now. In a couple hours, all of these are gonna open up. They sell cheap souvenirs. You could buy them for just a couple dollars maximum. Maybe when we're on our way back up, we'll stop by here when more things are open, but I'll give you an idea of what they have. This gentleman here, for example, see? 25 TL per piece. 25 TL is under $1 US. I'll put the exact conversion for you. But yeah, this is a cash holder. They have different designs. This one's the Hagia Sophia. I have no idea what that is. That might be the Blue Mosque. But they have different designs. Like this is a nice one, for example. 25 TL is a good price. He has the prices listed everywhere, see? 50 TL for a mirror. 50 TL. Just over $1 US. Very good prices here. They have lighters. He has fake money if you want to make it rain at a wedding. And all his lighters, look, they have different designs. My favorite, right here. Real legend, this guy. Some of the best music in Turkey. And then obviously more knickknacks over here. For example, 25 TL. This sticks on your refrigerator, magnets. People love these. I have so many that I can't even keep up anymore. Here it goes on, see? 25 TL, under $1. Istanbul. Beautiful souvenirs. One thing you'll also find that's famous here in Turkey is balık, which is fish. They make them into sandwiches, these little ones over here. And they give you all these toppings, they put it in bread. Over here, look, they're selling them for 180 TL. They also have one for 160 TL. Very affordable prices. This is in one of the main tourist destinations. So that's the main road right there, Istiklal. A few steps away, you could get some affordable prices over here. I think we'll come back here once everything is open. In about 15-20 minutes, most places will be open. I see them right now. For example, they're cleaning the front of their store. It's really common here. Every morning, shop owners will take a bucket of water and throw it in front of their store, and they'll clean in front of their store so it's nice and shiny, no litter. Every morning, that's the tradition over here. Notice security is always really high here. So for example, he just had his sirens on. That's just a regular Hyundai that has no markings of police. Undercover police are all over here, and marked police in their uniform. You'll see them all over here. Security is extremely high in these areas. Lots of civilians here, lots of tourists here. They want everything to be safe. Believe it or not, this street wasn't always a pedestrian street. There was a time where you could have driven your car up and down this road. See, this is not bad. Obviously, it's not the same as, for example, Hafiz Mustafa baklava, but they list their prices. So walnut baklava, they have a special offer right now, 750 Turkish liras per kilogram. That's actually not a bad deal at all. See, even over here, pistachio, 1,550 per kilogram. And many people don't know this, but in Istanbul, there's a ton of beautiful churches. One of them is actually on Istiklal Road, right over here. Let's go inside. Sant Antonio Kilisi. So Saint Antonio Church. Weird, over there it says Saint Antonio, but in English it says Saint Anthony Catholic Church. In English, Saint Anthony. In Turkish, Saint Antoine. So here we are. It's a beautiful church, Catholic church. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Italians that take care of it right now. So you have writing in both English and Turkish over here. Jesus Christ, divine Son of God. Over here there's a statue. I'm not sure. Is that Pope John Paul? It might be. Let me see. Is that Pope John Paul? Yeah, right? Pope John.
John, I don't know because
I think it's Pope John Paul. Pope John. No, it's not John Paul.
it's not John.
No, it's not.
It's John, but
A different John.
yeah.
I see.
And here is Papa Benedict. I don't understand anything.
It's Pope John.
I don't know.
Pope John. I thought it was Pope John Paul, but I think it's another John. Virgin Mary, fresh flowers. I see money in there. How do you get money in there? There's nowhere to drop it. You don't have to be religious to come here. You don't have to be Christian. You could be whatever you want. You could believe in whatever. It's a beautiful place to visit while you're here in Istanbul. This is an example of what I was speaking about earlier. They'll drop soap and water here and they'll start wiping down right in front of their store. There's another church. 2 churches on the same street. To all my friends that say Turkey has no churches, here you are. This is the less popular one because it's much harder to find. The entrance is pretty much non-existent. It's just a single door. You really have to look inside here to see it. So I couldn't speak in there because it's a church, it's very quiet. You don't want to disturb people that might be working there. Right now there's actually nobody in there. You could hear the workers though in the background. They're cleaning, they're doing stuff. I don't want to disturb them. That church is really old. Extremely old. Those walls must have so many stories. I really want to know when this church was made. I'll research it. Let me find out. Wow, so this church was made in 1678 by Saint Mary Draperis, a Levantine woman, which means she was either Lebanese or Palestinian, something along those lines. Wow. Honestly, very beautiful church, very old. You could feel how old it is when you're in there. Lots of history on this street. So in order for me to remain a nice person, I'm usually always a nice guy. I need my coffee. So we're gonna go to this Turkish brand over here, Espresso Lab. They have locations all over. They have all your sweets, the red velvets, San Sebastian, which is very famous here in Istanbul right now. If you guys have seen the videos with the chocolate on it. It's actually right down here at Galata, right down the street where it became very famous. And then they have all this stuff over here. It's actually a lot nicer than the Starbucks, but they attract sort of the same crowd. And this is famous here in Turkey. It's called İzmir Bombası. Basically chocolate bursting out of here. Merhabalar. Bir tane filtre kahve.
Sıcak olacak soğuk mu?
Sıcak.
Ortadan küçük var.
Pocket. Take away. This one, tall. Evet.
İsminiz?
Kuroş.
Migros.
Kuroş. K. Evet. Use 30 lira? Use 30? No.
Yes.
Use 30, right?
Evet.
You speak good English.
Yes.
Good.
Where from?
Originally Iran, but I'm born in Canada. You?
I am Albay.
Albanian?
Yeah.
Arnavut.
Yes.
Arnavut.
This is
Eskenderbek.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Türkiye çok, Arnavut.
Yes.
Çok.
Evet bayağı.
5 milyon?
Yes. 5 million.
Yeah.
10 million. More than.
Strong people.
Yeah.
So I got my black coffee for the morning, 130 TL, which is $3.15 US. You get to sit over here, you get to people watch while you're enjoying your morning coffee, and the dogs also come to hang out. In Turkey, they're really friendly with street animals, cats and dogs. Even when it gets too cold outside, they'll open up their cafes or stores, even if it's a clothing store, whatever type of store it is. They'll let the animals come in, stay warm until everything warms up again. As you guys saw over there, that gentleman, he's Turkish, but he's of Albanian descent. That's why I did the little bird for him, because that's their national thing over there. Whenever you meet an Albanian person, they'll do that bird sign. And I said Iskender Bey Iskandar Bey was an Ottoman, again, originally Albanian, but he was an Ottoman general, which later on fought against the Ottomans for the Albanian people. And this is where it stops. So it starts from Taksim Square, which is over there, and it stops right here, drops everybody off. And there he goes. He's gonna take off right now. You used to actually see kids hang on the back over here and get a free ride up to Taksim. Here's a reminder of how insane prices have gone here in Turkey. So for example, a small pomegranate juice, they call it nod over here, back in the day was a few liras at the bazaar. Now over here they're charging, what was that, 140 Turkish liras for a small one? And the small is very small, like I'm talking like it's the size of one finger. And here we are, the famous Galata Tower. As you can see, there's a ton of restaurants over here. This one's pretty empty, but they have listed their price. So you get the Turkish breakfast, it's usually 1,100 TL. It's on sale for 850, comes with unlimited chai, which is Turkish tea. But nobody's there for that price, 850. I'm wondering if it's 850 per person or is that for 2 people? Place next door is not bad. Did they list their price also? No, they haven't. Oh, here's another empty restaurant, Mr. Salt Bay. Man, this guy's restaurants are empty all around the world. He had his time though. He was busy for so many years, back to back to back to back. I guess he can't stay popular forever. So here is the famous Galata Tower. As you can see, many people are here. You could go inside. I personally think it's nicer to see from outside. Maybe it's because I've been up there already, that's why I'm saying it. I like looking at it a lot more than I like being in it. You do get a decent view from up there, but here is just fine too. You don't have to spend money to go up there. You're not missing out on that much. So you could come here, check out the Galata Tower, and it's completely free. I do not remember it being this expensive. 30 euro to go up the Galata Tower? That is insane. 30 euro is ridiculous. You know what? It's not worth it. Don't go upstairs. It is not worth it. Come here and look at it for free. Don't go upstairs. The lineup to get in used to go all around here. Now look, nobody's here. It's empty. See, as you can see, this is the line. It's open. There's about 3 people here, but back in the day, the lineup used to go all around the tower. I guess people are on the same page as me. It's much better to look at it than pay 30 euro to go up there. So here's the famous street where everyone has that San Sebastian cake, and everyone comes here for pictures because you get the nicest view of the Galata Tower. Just full of coffee shops and restaurants. People usually come here for dessert. Anyways, let's go head back. Let's go get some souvenirs. You could still find good deals, even though inflation is crazy high. I've seen some small stuff for decent prices here in Turkey. So I see some souvenirs over here. 3 pieces for 100 TL or 1 for 40 TL. But I'm not interested in that. Let's see what else they have. They have a lot of these rugs, glass stuff that I can't take. I'm using a carry-on, so I don't want anything to break. And I can't have anything big take up so much space. Maybe some magnets. So these guys are selling 1 magnet for 15 TL. Taksim, Beyoğlu. So this is the area we're in right here. These 3 actually. Galata, Taksim, Beyoğlu. All up and around where we are right now. Beşiktaş is a really cool area. Fenerbahçe, we don't mess with those guys. Galatasaray. Galatasaray is a soccer team here. And I think I might get this for my nephew. My nephew for some reason loves Galatasaray. I have no idea why. 15? 15. 15 yok. Okay. Sorry. Küçük para yok. Sağ ol. Secured our first souvenir, 15 TL, dirt cheap, like pennies. This is an old Ottoman building. As you can see, that's the Ottoman symbol over there. And that's their old alphabet. They used to use the Arabic alphabet, now they use the Latin one. So let's continue back to Istiklal Road to look for some more souvenirs. This stuff, oh, that stuff is interesting. They charge 100 TL for each one. If you guys are wondering what the exchanges are, $1 US is 40.8 euro, 47.7 Canadian, which is my currency, 29.40. So I was just walking by the store over here on Istiklal Road, right in front of the Galatasaray University. It's called İnsan Kitab, a human book, I guess, I'm not sure. They have postcards for 10 lira. So I'll be getting a bunch of them because that is a steal. See? Prices are listed too. This is Ortaköy. You guys should go there if you want kumpir. This is Istiklal Road, which we're on right now. It's the Hagia Sophia. I like this one. But that is bent. Let me get one from the back. That's a nice one. That's really nice. It's Atatürk, the founder of the Turkish Republic. Merhabalar abi. Günaydın. Bir tane postcards. 10 lira ya?
Evet.
10 lira. Teşekkürler. Kolay gelsin. 10 liras? You can't go wrong. I'm scoring with these souvenirs right now. First one was 15 lira, second one is 10 lira. These are pennies. I haven't even hit $1 yet. And as you can see, it's getting much busier now. Stores are pretty much all open. This is only about half of what it'll be this evening. So if you think this is busy now, just wait until this afternoon around 6 o'clock. It'll start getting really busy. Oh, that's cool. Look what these guys did. They made the Turkish flag with their baklava. That's really cool. Kolay gelsin. And here is that street we were on earlier. If you remember, everything was closed. Now, it's all open. Let's see what we could get. I see some matryoshkas, but I think I'll save that for when I'm in the Soviet world, not here. So this one here, I actually don't see any prices listed. So I will not be buying anything from here. Even though that is really cool. This is the one we were at earlier with the wallets, cash, and the lighters. Unfortunately, the lighters, I can't take them on the flight. I'm pretty sure there's gas in them. I already tested it. Let me see. Where is my guy Muslim? Let me see right over here. Yeah, see, there's gas. One of my favorite Turkish singers, right over here. All right, almost lunchtime. Let's head down to a new area called Beşiktaş. They've got a lot of food down there and really good shop. And here's a tip when you're budget traveling. Always go to a supermarket for your snacks and bottles of water. You'll never get them from the actual corner stores or restaurants or any of that stuff. So in Turkey, one of the supermarkets is Migros. So they put Migros Jet because it's a smaller location. A more expensive one is Macro Center. And then they also have one called Şok and Beam. Go to any of them if you're just looking for bottles of water and snacks. It won't be that expensive, especially compared to the corner stores, the hotel stores, and obviously restaurants. So here we have one bottle of water, 15 TL. Very affordable. Also, if you're looking to drink, you could get Turkish cans of beer here, 90 TL, which is just a little bit over $2. Here's a cheat code for you guys. So at Migros, they have really good discounts all the time. You could actually qualify for those discounts if you have an Istanbul card. That Istanbul card will also get you discounts while you're taking public transportation around the city, whether it's the bus or the metro or even the ferries between Asia and Europe. So we will continue our walk this way. Over here it's not bad because it's all downhill, so it's a pretty easy walk. Coming back, it's all uphill. Stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated. $10 TL for anything here, and these all make great gifts. Little Spider-Man over here. You have some bunny characters. I think you even have some SpongeBobs. I even saw Pokemon somewhere. Right over here you have some Pokemon characters. One of these Spider-Man. You know what? Maybe we'll get 2 Spider-Man. 6. I picked 4 Spider-Mans and 2 Hello Kitties. Man, I just bought 6 for 60 TL. That's extremely affordable. Over here towards the main road, you're gonna see a mall. It's called Sinan Pasha İş Merkezi. You could find very affordable clothes inside there. Sometimes you could even find t-shirts for like $2, $3. I'm not gonna buy anything right now, but I'll give you guys a little view inside so you could get an idea. For example, here, these ones, 200 TL. Hoodies for 400 TL, 350 TL. Very affordable prices. Tank tops for girls, 150 TL. And it says Pull and Bear. So this right here is the best durum, the shawarma you'll find on the European side of Istanbul. But unfortunately, it's not on our budget. It's 340 TL, $8 US approximately. Not on our budget. I'm trying to keep things around $20 today. If you buy something outside from a restaurant that has meat inside it, for example, like a shawarma wrap or a kebab, it's pretty much on par, the same, if not more expensive than many places in North America or Europe. Next, we're gonna go for a boat ride. A beautiful boat, very big boat along the Bosphorus for a very affordable price. Right over here is the Bosphorus, which actually splits the European side and the Asian side. And there's boats that go between them for very cheap. You don't need to rent a yacht to go and enjoy the Bosphorus. This is one way you could really save a lot of money and still get some amazing views of the city. So you go this way, and then you could also use your Istanbul card for this also, because it's part of the Istanbul transportation. Check out these cannons right over here facing the Bosphorus. So all these boats take you to different parts of Istanbul. Some of them take you to the old part where the Hagia Sophia is. Some of them will take you to that side. And right over here, you could see the Bosphorus. Very clean water. You could actually see right through it. I had no idea it was that clean. I think this is some sort of military base or institution. There's cannons all around here. I haven't even checked if I have enough money on my Istanbul cards. Hopefully I do. Everyone's running, so I guess they're closing. Kadiköy Hattı. Kadiköy line. Let me see. Teşekkürler. Ne kadar bir taraf?
Bugün ücretsiz.
Ücretsiz.
Normalde 40.
40.
Kadıköy için olabilir mi?
Acele ediyoruz, kalkacak.
Acele, okay. We made it, we made it. I wonder if there's a rooftop. I think right over here, there might be one. Oh wow, there's even one level higher. Let's go check it out. Wow, look at the views you get over here. Wow, man, Istanbul is so beautiful. Where else could you get a boat ride for 45 Turkish liras? A little bit over $1. This is unbelievable. What beautiful views. Everybody should do this. You could just do a round trip. You don't even have to go to any of these destinations. Just take one there and take the boat back. Istanbul is truly something else. Because Istanbul has so many hills, the apartments are also built on these hills. So when you look at it from here, it looks like they're all stacked on top of each other. And that's the Galata Tower. We were just there earlier on. And here we are. That was a great ride. Oh, it gets a little bit bumpy over here. So that was 45 TL, cheap. And we're at 365 TL so far that we spent for the day. We're still under $10 US. So we're going to cross the road this way. We're going to go to Kadiköy Meydan, Kadiköy Square. One thing about these areas, because we're on the Asian side, there's way less tourism over here. I would say it's about 95% locals, so everything gets drastically cheaper. And I find people to be a little bit nicer on this side of Istanbul. Probably because there isn't as much going on. less people bumping into each other. Don't get me wrong, it's still really busy on this side. It's just a different vibe. It's more laid back. This is also the side that Fenerbahce plays on. So if you're ever coming here for a Fenerbahce game, you have to come to this area. It's not too far away from here. I can't remember if it was this way or that way, but it's somewhere around here. Weirdest thing ever in my life. Like, most random thing ever. They have a street sign from Little Italy College Street in Toronto. I'm in Istanbul in Kadiköy. I have no idea why they have a street sign from Little Italy in Toronto, Canada. Most random thing ever. Just found this little joint over here. I got a Lahmacun, Antep style, which is a region here in Turkey. I told him to make it spicy for me. 100 and what was that? 150 Turkish liras. I also got a bottle of water. I'm not sure how much they're charging for that, so I'll let you guys know the total after we eat. And here we are. That was so fast. So this is a lahmacun, basically a Turkish pizza, minced meat, some tomatoes on it. I'm not sure what the green stuff is. These are toppings you put. So for example, you're supposed to take lemon and do one of these like that, put it all over. Maybe we'll grab this one too. You're supposed to put this everywhere. I'm not sure what that is. Is that çiğ köfte?
We have 4 people, but it's possible.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Is it outside?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
You want me? I could sit over here, 4 people.
okay, if you can do that. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
I'll move, don't worry.
Thank you very much.
We will make space for you. From one tourist to another tourist. Okay, I'll sit over here, I'll move my stuff.
Perfect, thank you.
No problem.
Have you tried it? Yes. Or
No, yeah, I was just about to until you guys show up.
Okay. You can tell if it's worth it or not. Huh?
It looks good. Yeah. Enjoy.
Perfect, thank you.
Made some space for the other tourists. Alright. So here we are. Yes, that is çiğ köfte. So basically what you do is you take it like that, right over here. Same thing. For me?
Yes.
Oh, are you sure? Thank you so much. Thank you. Gentleman next to me just made it for me. Sağ ol. Türkçe?
Evet.
Evet. Ben Türkçeyim çok az.
Nerelisin?
İranlı. Evet.
Azerbaycan.
Yok. Ben?
Ben.
No, Azerbaijan. I was just there. Baku.
Benim torbam da mı sende?
Bak bu very.
Çok uzak.
Çok.
Çok.
Çok İranlı var orada.
Evet. Ben bir 3 gün Baku. Evet, evet. Castle Mall. Yeah.
Small food court, 3 flags. Yeah, architecture.
Really? Yeah. I love Azerbaijan. Temiz.
Temiz.
Çok temiz.
Turkey.
Çok temiz and adamlar çok nice. Sağ ol. Yok, I have.
Turkish kebap, Antep kebap.
Antep. Acı?
Yok.
Spicy? Yok. Lula kebap yok.
Lüle kebap. Beşiktaş.
Really?
Eminönü Beşiktaş. 2 restaurant.
Lula kebab, Azerbaijan. All right, back to this pizza. What a nice guy was right next to me. So you fold it up like this. This is how you're supposed to eat it. Put some lemon in the middle, some veggies. That's really good. McDonald's has 25 TL ice cream. What? Merhabalar. Bir tane dondurma lütfen. The cone. The cone. Cornets?
No problem.
Kula. Evet, kula. Çok sağ ol.
Video on off?
Ha?
Video on off?
Of you?
On off?
On off?
No.
Yok, surat yok.
Okay.
Surat yok. Yeah. Not Turkish, but it'll do the job. Nothing hits more than McDonald's ice cream. So we just had delicious lunch, Turkish pizza, lahmacun, had some dessert, that ice cream, that was 25 TL. We're at 560 TL so far for the day. We're still under $15. I'm trying to stop it at $20 US. Me too, kitty cats, me too. All these cats are resting. I just want to let you guys know, I pay for everything myself, my flights, my hotels, my food, everything you see me spending over here. If you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. It costs you $0 and it helps me out a ton. Thank you so much once again. So this is all I have left. 220 liras and we hit our $20 for the day. Let's see what we could get. And honestly, you're in Turkey, you have to eat. Today we didn't eat that much, we ate pretty light. I think the best way to spend that last 220 liras is to buy some food. This restaurant, it's a pastry shop. They still have their Christmas tree here and all their Christmas decorations. It's September, by the way, but you know what? Christmas decorations rock. I'm all for it. I think I found where we could have some food for a decent price. It's this place here called Balkan. You could get soup for 50 liras. You get kuru fasulye, which is a very famous dish here in Turkey, 95 liras. I believe you have to have that with rice though. So pirinç, 75 liras, all within our budget.
Ekmek alıyor musun?
20 ekmek yok. Türkçe 220.
220.
220. Okay, perfect. Alright, it doesn't get more Turkish than this. So you have kuru fasulye here, which is, I believe those are fava beans if I'm not mistaken, that's the name. Some rice and some soup. It's funny, my buddy is not Turkish. He used to think Turkish food is what Nusret makes. Steak every day. He's like, wow, Turkish people have great food. You see their steaks? I'm like, oh bro, they do not eat steaks every single day. I'm like, this is actually a very famous dish here in Turkey, but it doesn't get enough recognition internationally. These three came up to 220 and that's all the money we had. Today we spent $20. I think we did a lot. We had a light breakfast, we had lunch, good pizza, lahmacun, and now we're having this. We didn't have too much meat. It was the only way to stretch it out for 3 meals. We got to see the Galata Tower. We took the boat to Kadiköy and back. We bought a bunch of souvenirs. I think I did a good job with that $20. That is very good soup. I can't even remember what he said the name was. They didn't have the magic that I usually get, but he said this one's also really good. And he wasn't wrong. It's great soup. Here we have the kuru fasulye, so I believe you just dump it all over. Right over here, meal of champions. Not bad at all, guys. There's no meat in this, but it still tastes phenomenal. You don't have to have meat for every single dish. And it's extremely affordable. That's good stuff. The name of this place is Osman Bey Balkan. Osman Bey is the area, Balkan is the name of the store. And it's right on top of the Osman Bey metro station. And right over here is Rumeli Caddesi. It's a very popular street over here. It's mainly for shopping. Once you go deeper in, it becomes very high-end watch brands, luxury brands, all that kind of stuff. If you're looking for affordable food, go to those types of restaurants. There's a reason why so many people support them. They're mostly for local people that live and work in the area. You don't have to type in the name of, for example, Balkan. That's just the name of that one store. But that style of restaurant is called Esnaf Lokantasi. Let me know how I did. I think I did a good job with $20, especially considering we started really early. We started around 9:30. Right now it's 6:30 in the evening. We had breakfast, we had lunch, we had dinner, we bought souvenirs. I think we did a lot. But you guys let me know down in the comment section how I did. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye from Istanbul, Turkey.